Dear oh dear. What is going on, everyone? KMDolph back for the next instalment of Transport Fever 2. We're sitting here just outside of Keighley as these trains come in and do their business. We've got one heading out of Keighley and one that's just come down into Keighley. Now you might wonder, why on earth are we down here near Keighley? Well, when this train decides to stop making so much noise, I'll happily tell you. How much is he dropping off? 22. Well, that's not terrible. But in saying that, there's not much to take back because that other train just left, which is kind of dumb. But anyway, he's off. But yes, so what we're doing today down here in the Keighley is a continuation of last episode where I started setting up this convoluted tool line. As you can see down here in Keighley, we have already got, because of my previously failed attempts at doing some sort of a construction material run from over here into the city, which ended up just being by truck, what I can do now is I can effectively use this as a tool drop-off point, because I've already done the convoluted double switch bay. So trains can come in, they'll come in there, they'll leave back out that way, and that's all hunky-dory. So, and I've also got quite a long station to work with, which is great. It's going to help things out quite substantially. But what we're going to do today is, straight after the intro, we're going to go and check on the log line, and then we're going to get started really quickly on finishing up these drop-off services for the tools, because they're already starting to take off. So without further ado, let's cue the intro. Okay, and we are back from the intro, and we're now here on the other side, out the front of Liamsville North, where the sawmill is doing its business. Not going as great guns as I thought it might be, but in saying that, there is a train on its way out here now. If we go and have a quick look-see down here, here's a little tank engine, and he got plank. Why does he have plank? Why are you picking up plank and going back the other way, you dopey bugger? Oh well, anyway. But as you can see, we have an abundance of log, which is great. Yes, I'm quite happy with that. So that's doing that business. We quickly scroll down here, and we'll go and check out this other one. He's heading back over with only 25 log, but that's alright. That little truck route hasn't quite taken off yet, based on where I left it at the end of last episode. But nevertheless, we'll go out here and we'll check on this thing real quick. Yeah, so he hasn't quite taken off yet. He's doing stuff. He's only taken 11. But, you know, something is better than nothing. And here comes a train. Let's just watch this train. It's probably Garrett. No, it's not the Garrett. It's the other thing. Passenger train doing its business. Very good. He's heading off that way to go and do his business. And that's all well and good. So, with all that said, we've now got to head out here to the Tadley to go and check on Tadley. What's that? Oh, that's the fuel train delivering the fuels to David W. Town. Well, that's all well and good, isn't it? So what I did a sneaky off camera, as I tend to do, but it was all in preparation for today's setup. So what I've done is I've created this conglomerate. As this train comes thundering past, the Garrett. See, look at that. He's got planks. We like planks. Planks are good. But, yeah, so effectively what is happening is instead of him coming in on that side now, he's got his own lengthy platform to drop off his stuff and pick up more stuff. I've left this middle station platform thing for the oil train, and what's going to end up being the eventual, although in saying that, I'm probably going to put one more set of lines there and use this side of this station, or alternatively, I'll use this side of this station to organise the drop-off of numerous bits and pieces of freight. Because we're going to need it eventually. That train's going gangbusters. But I'm also thinking of maybe utilising that as a small bit to take a bit more luggage, or a bit more... Oh, it's a bit quieter now. I don't have to yell. I don't feel like I have to yell. Yeah, I also want to get the tools out to Dis. So we're going to have to organise that as well. But what I did want to quickly find is I want to see if I can find my little happy train. Here he is. He's happy. He doesn't have any tools, but he's happy. Is he dropping off any of the tools? Is any of the tools happening? Well, I mean, you know, it's getting there slowly. I mean, you're not getting anything yet, but, you know, it's bound to happen eventually. It will take off. It just, like all good things, it just takes time. So he's going to come in here. He's going to pick up his next load of stuff. And he's going to be happy. I'm doing a quick zoom around because I don't want to get too close to these trains. Here you go. Take your planks. Look at this. It's planktified. There you go. Giddy up. That's alright. That's not a bad little run, if I do say so myself. Let's move away from that because these things are loud. I'll have a look at this little crossing over here. There you go. Look at him go. There you go. So that's all happening. But yes, what I do need to do is I do need to start off with some bits and pieces. What I'm thinking of doing... Now, this might sound a bit mad, but then again, I am mad, so... Here comes this little fella. These guys are getting old. Look at this. He's still making me a mozza of money. His condition is very bad. He's very old. He's 25 years old. Oh dear. Those trains are awfully loud. I don't know why. But they just... I don't know if you guys can hear it, but coming through my headset, it is awfully loud. I don't want to turn it down just in case it takes away a level of volume from you guys, because I don't want you to have to go through that. Alright, there you go. Here comes the Garrett. Garrett's dropping in some more gear. What are you dropping off? 51 bits of plank. Giddy up. That's almost a full load for you. Almost. It's not terrible. And the good thing is you're about to get a whole lot of foods and construction materials. Not as much of that as I would have liked, but nevertheless. That just means that my food trucks need to keep doing their thing. I mean, it's not like you haven't got food, you just can't carry as much as I would like, keeping this bloody thing happy. Because it just can't seem to keep up with demand. I wonder, have I got any new trucks yet? Let's have a look. We don't know. We'll find out in a second. I need something that takes the grain. You don't take the grain. You don't take the grain. See? You only take goods and foods. You're not good to me. I wish you'd carry more stuff, but you don't. Never mind. We'll stick with what we've got. Now you might hear that bit of noise going on in the background here. Look at this. I upgraded my planes. Yeah. There's planes everywhere. You only got 3 passengers on board. What are you? That's alright, you're one of them. Whoa, sounds like an airport. Off he goes. We'll zoom out a little bit so I don't have to cop all that in the air. But yes, so we got this. We've got to set up, not Tadley, we've got to set up good old Wobens over here. See, but I'm not exactly worried about Woburn because it already has a train that comes out here delivering stuff. So what's inevitably going to happen I'm hoping, is that this happy little fella, let me have a quick look at these here, these little trucks. I want to have a look at these trucks. Because if these trucks carry what I'm hoping that they carry, which I'm pretty sure is these things, yeah. Oh, they do all cargo, yeah. So they'll do everything. And tools, as we all know, is a construction-based doohickey, I believe. No, it's actually... It's commercial? Really? Well, that's... Yeah, that's a commercial thing. Fascinating. Okay. But even still, like, I've got residential buildings just popping up everywhere. I don't know why they'd want to pop up over here. But anyway, we'll quickly duck over here, because I want to find some commercial. Because I'm inevitably... Oh, hello, he dropped stuff off. Did he pick anything up? No, still not yet. Okay. Okay. So what are you doing now? You're not shipping anything because you're not getting to anywhere, except for the fact that you could go to Woburn if you wanted to. But, you know, apparently it needs to happen before it will actually think about doing anything. So what we'll do is, just for the sake of this... Now, where have I got that nearest bus depot? Oh, so you drop off right in the middle of the commercial district, you'll catch everything. So those trucks, if I can find them... No, you're a bus. Do I have any trucks zooming around the joint? That's a road vehicle, that's a road vehicle. Are you a... Oh, yeah. Do you inevitably take those things that I need you to take? What are you? Opal Blitz. Opal Blitz. It takes all cargoes. So you realistically shouldn't have a problem at all. So there should be... That's a plane. Realistically, this train should not have a problem taking stuff to where it needs to go. Only 51 of the planks, and that's because I don't have a current Garrett coming through the system, although there's one right there, so we'll see if they can make up some time by hitting the afterburners. I mean, it's definitely not going to make it, but, you know, it is what it is. He's just going to have to take that load of 51 and then bugger off. There you go. What can you do? What can you inevitably do? Alright, so what we need now... Here comes that. Yep, that's cool. So we are going to need one train that is going to be our main source of deliveries for David W. Town and for... David W. Town's going to be interesting, isn't it? You got much food on there? You have no food on there at all. Well, my food is a disappointment at the moment. There comes a passenger train. We'll take off the afterburners now because we don't need them anymore. Yeah, that is rather disappointing. So what we're going to have to create is a train that can come into here and then effectively run down this here main line like this thing is doing. And for some reason the Garretts have caught up to each other, which is just dumb. But what I'm going to need... What I need is a lot of trouble. I'm in trouble here because I can't do what I want to do. Unless I just drop stuff off at the passenger station. Saying that, there's only 2 trains running down that line, so it shouldn't really be too much of a headache. But in saying that, yeah, that's going to be a slight pain in the bum. I'm going to have to drop stuff off at the passenger station if this game will let me. I know you could do it in Transport Fever 1, but I honestly have not tried doing it yet in Transport Fever 2. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to take... We're going to go grab one of these little fellas over here. We have to buy a vehicle. Now those flippin'... No, not you. Where is that blasted, very, very noisy bloody train? Here it is. What are you? The LMS Princess Royal. Righto, Princess Royal it is. I'm not using that train, I just know what I need to work off in terms of a speedy train thing. Princess Royal, pretty sure you're all the way, almost all the way down the bottom, aren't you? 161k. Well, I mean, the peppercorn does it. But... is that what I'm after, really? What do I want BRs? Well, no, this thing does 161. Princess Royal. That's a green one. General outline. This origin is explained, the designer, blah, blah, blah. Originally were built to haul the famous Royal Scot train between London, Euston and Glasgow. Well, there you go. That's a whole bunch of information that I'm no better off for knowing. We could put a blue peppercorn on, but I'm thinking about this peppercorn. So we're going to shove that peppercorn on there, because why not? The cargoes, we need stuff that can carry the tools. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, really? We have to shove these stupid things on there? They only go 120k an hour though. That's terrible. Oh. I don't know what to think of that. Is there anything else that goes any faster? No, no there isn't. So I am now stuck doing one of these ones. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. And they do 121k an hour. So the train's already at a disadvantage, but nevertheless, you can't have everything in this life apparently. So I'll buy that for $15 million redos. We'll get rid of that. I'm going to have to create a new line, because that's what I have to do. We're going to call this the main line tools distribution. Distribution. I'll get the wording right eventually. Alright, so now I've got to go to the main line tools distribution, and I've got to add some stops. So you can go there. You can then come into... Will you drop off at that? Yeah! No, you don't like that. Station reports the following problems. Well, you're on the wrong line for one. How about you go to platform 1 instead of causing me grief? No, you don't have any problems now. There's no problems. Passenger stop can't be used by cargo vehicles. Well, I was afraid of that. Alright. That is not something that I had planned for. Not something that I had planned for at all. Well, bollocks. I've got some thinking to do here, don't I? I might have to remodel David W. Town. David W. Town, you're getting reconfigured. I'm going to have to get rid of you, for 1. Then I'm going to have to build another line on you, for 2. Yeah. You're going to need at least another line here. Sorry folks, I know I'm deleting a lot, but, you know, bear with me. Because that's all we can do at the moment. I'm going to whack you there, and whack you there. Right. And now I've run out of passenger buildings. I can't build one anywhere because it's not going to let me. Otherwise it's going to give me the collisions. Well... Can you make me a smaller one? 3 buildings will be destroyed. Well, I mean, that's neither here nor there for me. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, nah. I need to build that rail first, or else the rail's going to sit here and give me all sorts of grief. Alright, we'll whack that there. Destroy some buildings in the heart of David W. Town. Because it is what we do, apparently, in this game, is cause no end of grief. Alright, well that'll work. That'll come off there like that, and then this will just come off here like that. And that will work. There you go. You just do that. Yeah. Come in there, come back onto there, and you'll go down to the bottom line, and then you're sweet. Alright, cool, go with that. That worked as far as I'm concerned. I mean, now I need to build a passenger building. Small one, small side building. Can I build one anywhere? Nah. Nah. See, I don't understand why it does that. Why does it try to do that every time? What I'm going to try and do real quick is I'm just going to delete a building or two just to see if I can get this business happening. You can go, 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 you can go. And actually I just realised that actually won't work. Why, you might ask? It's the wrong side of the goddamn station. Passenger buildings. Yeah, so you won't let me do it because you're on the wrong side of the station. You won't even let me make a small one there. Because you're dumb. Won't let me make one down here. Can't build one along there. Pretty much is going to have to be along here. God, can't sun it. Alright. Fine. Sorry, David W. Town. You're getting turfed, basically, is what's happening. I'm going to have to reconfigure that. So, let's... Passenger buildings. So you are going to let me do it now, but it looks dumb because it's happening off a cargo station. So they're all going to go, you know, plotting through a bloody cargo station. There's no crossings. You can't. You're just going to have to disappear into the terminal, which is just dumb. But anyway, I can't do anything about that now, unless I whack another. Should I have done that? Or should I have done this a different way? Maybe I could do this a different way. Hang on. Let's try and make this work. This is what today's episode's going to be. It's a remodeling of David W. Town. Because apparently, why the hell not? Alright, so let's get rid of that. And that. No, 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 no. There you go. There you go. Right. So now, if we put the cargo platform there... You're going to collide with a train, aren't you? Oh, alright then. Well, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Go back into you. And now give me my platform. There you go. So now, for reasons, you are now connected to that. And then we're going to put some track down, because it's what we do. There you go. So you can have your track. And then I need to put a passenger platform there. Just so that it looks nice. And so that the wonderful people of David W. Town have got something to go off. Now I can build a nice large building. Make this look all pretty. Or do I want to make a small one? Decorative. Nah, I don't like that one. Yeah, go with the medium main building. We'll plonk that there. Alright, so effectively, this issue should now be fixed. We'll put some miscellaneous. We'll do these ones here. This is just an old part of the platform that no one uses anymore, kind of like a couple of ones in Sydney, i.e. Erskineville, where people just don't go anywhere. They're just going to go down there and they're going to come out on the station that they want, and that's all going to be hunky-dory. Then what we're going to need to do is reinstall some of this nonsense. And you didn't like that for whatever reason. Nah, back one. There you go. Boom. And now I've got to whack the old... Are you Are you happy? I hope so. Because if not, I'm kind of... Oh yeah, I guess so. You come in off there. Do you though? Are you even happy with this? I don't even know if you're happy with this. I can't tell. Oh yeah, it's got the blues. Yeah, okay, that works. Yep, good, good. And then we'll re-put the... no, not that one. We need this one. I've got to put the bus and tram stops back that I so graciously deleted earlier. Tools distribution, yeah, that's fine. We can manage that line now, although we can't because I haven't fixed it yet. Go out of that. I need to make some deletions. I need to make some train track. Wow. If you'd asked me at the beginning of the day if I was going to be doing this today, I would not have told you yes. I would have told you, ha, you're crazy. As if I'd ever do things like that. And apparently I did, so. I can now delete that bit as well. Go back into here. Bring you out of here. Can I make you go a little bit faster? Yeah, I can. There you go. You can happen. Excellent. So that's all good. Mainline distribution tools. I can now fix this line up. David W. Town, you're now coming in on line number 1 because you annoyed the hell out of me. And then we're going to come all the way down here and you're going to come into there and you're going to be happy. And you're going to head back up the line and not cause me any more grief than what you've done. Because I'm sick of you and your grief. Yeah, that's what I said. Nothing else in the meantime because there's not much else I can do. I can't put any foods. There's no... I don't know what that is. But I don't really care either. Nah, I especially don't care about that. What's your major malfunction now? Passenger stop cannot be used by cargo vehicles. Well, yeah, I know that. Don't be a hippie. I'm not asking you to stop there. I'm just asking you to come in here. Get away from there. You get away from there too. No, you're fine. You're not doing anything stupid. Oh wait, yes you are. Come to a Tadler, you're going to come into there. There you go. Now you'll stop whinging at me. So effectively, David W. Town will rebuild because the mayor is onto things. But yes, effectively I've now fixed that issue where we can now get stuff onto here. That'll end up coming into there. They can drop off the stuff. I mean, there's commercial stuff over here anyway. So it's not like anyone's really going to be missing out too much. And if it overtakes the whole system, well then, you know, it is what it is. Now, up here, let's have some fun with this. Can we have some fun with this? That is my big question. Because what I'm effectively thinking of doing is just making this little tiny bit here. I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm thinking of doing. Instead of me pointing at a goddamn screen. We do want some track. Oh, really? You're only going to give me that? Oh, well, that sucks. Well, then, no, I don't want anything to do with you. No, I don't. No. No, no, no. Here's one thing I'd like to know, though. If I was to move this down there a bit, could I effectively get that train to go in there and then, you know... I mean, ultimately, I'd like to use that platform for these trains, but anyway. I mean, I could still make it happen. You know what? Let's make it happen. I don't care if I delete all this. We're at that part of the game now where I just don't care. Oops, I did it. What do you mean too much slope? Don't give me slope. Oh, it's because there's a bloody thing there. What if I do... No. Okay. What if I did that? Why aren't you going to do that? Why won't you do it? I wonder. Now this bit... Alright, hit the pause button again. Pause me. Pause it, pause it, pause it. Because what I want to do is I want to use that. I want to come around there and go into that little thing there. So, let's delete some of this. Delete some of that. And now I should have enough line to make something happen. Okay, let's fix this right quick. This one's going to have to go back a bit further, I'm sorry to say. You come into there. Oh god, you look horrible. Can we delete a bit more? Yes, we can. There's one thing we can do today, it's make lots and lots of horrible decisions. And we'll make them together. Wait, wait, wait. There was a spot. There was a spot. Yes. There you go. So what you're going to need now is you're going to need this. And then you are going to need that. Because I'm not having you, as my freight train, do those things that you need to do. Am I doing that right? I think I'm doing that right. Yeah, I think I'm effectively doing that right. Because that way then I can get my little train to jump in here. And I can get rid of that because nothing else goes on that. Yeah, I can get rid of platforms 3 and 4. I wish I could put another, you know, train in there, and that would be great, but nevertheless. Dis to Tadley. Manage the line, please. When you get into Tadley, you're going onto platform 1, sunshine. Could not connect all trains. Yeah, it's because only... Yeah, train 10's a bit... How you doing? So if I do that, and then I get rid of this... What's the Tadley sidings? What's this nonsense? Oh, that's when you stop on the way back. That's fine. Right, you get on the new line of the Tadley Springs. Tadley to... Dis Tadley. There you go. Now you'll be happy. Lines reporting the following problems. Could not connect all stations. Well, I'm telling you right now, you can. Right, get out of there. You do that. Right, hit the pause button. What is your major malfunction now? Why can't you come in here and go into platform number 1 like I want you to? That's because it's not platform number 1, it's platform number 2. That'll be why. There you go. Now it's fixed. Beautiful. Now all my happy passengers will come into this little terminus bit here. And that will look awesome. And now what I can effectively do, because there are no people on this platform at all, I can go ahead and delete this. Let's delete it. Delete. 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 Now, can I build a cheeky... No, can't build a cheeky. Aww. I mean, I could... If I was to... See, we're getting down to the tricky part of this series, ladies and gentlemen, where I am going just to do things a little bit differently. Now, does that make up the same platform number? No. Why? I wonder why. I want that to be platform number 3 all the way along. Why will you not? Alright. Pause button again. Configure this. Right, let's get into some deleting. Delete. Delete. That can come out to a point. That can go. That can go. And that can go. Can I build a platform on that side? I mean, I can. It's probably not preferable, but I can. Now, what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to delete this whole bit. Oh dear. So that's why you don't like it that much. Ah. Because if I delete all that, you're going to sit there and go, well, that's fine. I can work with that. So that just means that you come into here, and then you come into there like that. So that is effectively all going to be platform number 4. I can then grab my other platformish thing here. It's not going to be that big. Not going to be that big. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Why don't these things work the way I always envisioned it in my head? Nothing seems to want to work in my head. I mean, look, I can sit here and I could go, well, whabam. And then I could sit here and go, oh, whabam. And that will now work in my favour. And then what I could also technically do is I could come out one more and go, whabam. Well, actually, I can't do that because I need to recreate this passenger platform on this side so that these passengers have got somewhere to bloody go. What's your problem now? Could not connect all stations. Well, let me tell you right now, buddy, you can. You're going to come in on platform 2 and everyone's going to be happy. Train number 1's not happy. What are you not happy about? No path. What do you mean no path? Oh, because you're coming from David W. Town, that's why. Main line, manage line. You're coming in on whatever this bloody platform is here, up in the Tadley, which is going to be platform number 3. There you go, now you're happy. Hey, you happy now? There you go. So you're good. What now? No, don't give me that crap. Go on, stay on the main line. And giddy up. Here you go. Passengers are going everywhere because I may have muddled up their station and they're not happy about it. Platform's long enough. Perfect. So that will work like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create... I'm actually probably going to delete this because I don't need it. Or do I? I don't think I do. Oh, yes I do. I need it for the David W line. Damn it. That's alright. I've got one that goes out to Dis and I'm happy with that. So effectively, this little platform here will take stuff out to Dis. Oh, here he comes. Here comes a happy little fella. Go on, around the corner you go. Look at that. Is he big enough? Oh, just. God, I'm good. Manage the vehicles. Let's make these guys brand spanking new trains. What are they? Donovooch and the 03 something or other. Alright, let's fix that up real quick. I am going to stick with that train because I quite like them. It's getting noisy. I just realised that that train actually doesn't do the technical speed that I need it to. Is this when we bring in something new? Magic. No. Yeah, it does 80, but it really doesn't do a hell of a lot else, does it? That's the Atlantic. I don't need anything that fast. I mean, I could just whack... Yeah, you know what? Let's just whack a little tank engine on here. Let's do that. We've been meaning to do it for a while. We're going to do it now. Just cause. Which means I can then whack some... how fast did they go? 87? That's too fast. 96, these will do. Let's whack that. And then whack a couple of that. And then a couple of that. And then a brake van. And that should make you guys happy. Bye then. See you, bye. So now, should have these good looking little GWR tank engines doing the bit. That's awfully loud. Oh, look at them! Cute. I like cute stuff. Alright, so we've now effectively got... Oh, hello. He's doing that. He's taken nothing because he's not up to that point yet. But that's fine. He'll get there in time. Is that a freight train? Yes, it is. Very good. So it's doing its stuff. Very good. Take all of your goods, my little friend. And what that will ultimately mean for this line is I'm going to turn this thing into 2 single trains. One will come into here, one will come as far as there. And I think that'll actually be quite good. Just to do that little run down to David W and back. I think that's the way to go with this. I can't imagine it going any other way. Let's go and find that oil train real quick. Oh yeah, he's doing his bit. I don't think the oil train's anywhere near here. No, it's not. Alright. Well, at least that's set up. Somewhat. There you go, he's off doing his thing. Oh, there's a lot of oil. What's all this? What is all that? Fuel. That's going to Dis. Oh, I should set up that Dis line. Yes, I should. There you go, passenger train coming in. I want to see this one come into the station. I want to make sure it's long enough. The station, that is, not the... Oh, look at it. It's so cute with its little 6-wheelers. Oh yeah, it's plenty. I could have put better stuff on there. All the trams. 17. There you go. Someone's making noise. Alright, very good. So, all I have to do now is just sort out that Dis oil line. And then we're effectively done. Where's my happy little fella out here? Oh, here he comes. Has he got anything? I get the feeling these things don't take tools. Let me have a look at this real quick. Did I give you the wrong thing? I reckon I did. Yeah, I did. Because you don't take tools back. You just take steel. You take planks down, but you don't do much of anything else. So I've actually muddled up this train. Ah! Ha 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 ha. Alright, let's chuck a couple of box cars. Box cars or these things? Yeah, I'll chuck these ones in because they're better. Get out of there. You. Done. Chuck another one in there. Let's get rid of a couple of these. Another mixed goods train. Who would have thought it? I would never have thought it. There you go. Have a couple more. Cannot believe I stuffed that up as much as I did. But then again, it is me we're talking about. That's why it's not picking up tools. Did you pick up everything? Yes, you did. Good. Well, at least now we know why I wasn't getting all the planks in the world. There you go. So you take planks, you bring back stuff, and everyone's happy. So you can bring 70 pieces of stuff back. That's not bad. Now you, my not so happy little friend, I'm gonna have to fix you. Here comes the Garrett. He got 36 plank. He not carrying much. And there's still no food here. What's going on with the food? What is going on with this food line? Why are you not making any food at all? What has happened? They don't want any food. You got plenty stored, you're just not doing anything with it. I don't understand why. What's going on down here? Yeah, there's bugger all food down here too. You got any food on you? 71. You're heading back down the line with logs. So you're fine. I don't understand where this went wrong. How are you going? 97 of 128. 78 of 90. 96 of 125. So what's your major malfunction then, Sunshine? So you just left there. So you're coming back over here. Where's the little sneaky? Oh, he's just there. Okay. How's this guy doing? 96. Still nowhere near full capacity. What are you doing now? Oh yeah, you're building up a little bit. You're doing alright. You got much? Okay, so you're building up. So everything's getting there. It's just taking time for it to do its business. This thing's still going ham. Probably a little bit too ham. Well, there you go. You're dropping stuff off, and you're happy. Although this thing's going through it a lot quicker than. Yeah, it's all happening. And then the only thing I have to do down here, because from where you are, you don't reach much. Oh, you reach a bit of commercials. Oh yeah. Commercial. I mean, I could sit here and make a little depots, and I probably will real quick, while we wait for everything else to take off in the way that it does. Let's put this thing right here. There you go. We will go into... We'll get out of that. We'll go into you. Configure you. We'll get rid of one side here, so probably that one. Because it just works better if you do it the other way. We'll do that. And then we've got you. And then, where's the heart of my industry? Right there. Jesus. That's a lot of commerce. God damn. Okay. So what if I just dropped it right in the middle here? Is that going to reach everything? Where's my drop-off thing? There you go. You drop off there. So we'll get rid of that. You pick up all of that. Yeah, more or less. Good. Create that line. This is going to be the Keeley. I don't even know how to spell Keeley anymore. That one. Keeley tool drop. Yep. Keeley tool drop. That's what it's going to be. So you're going to come into there, and you're going to drop off there, and you're going to come back, and that's all you're going to do. Giddy up. And then I just need to put one road vehicle on that for now. Something that can just take a bit of tool. Oh yeah, this little flatbed. That'll do. Whack him on there. There you go. Get on the Keeley. Get on the tool drop, would you? There you go. You're happy. That's that train doing its thing. What's this one? That's the other one. Oh, hello. We got you here too. You're not carrying anything though? No. Alright. So, at least that's all starting to happen somewhat. You got any food on you at all? No. These food trains are horrible. Well, actually, it's not the food. It's just this thing. This thing's starting to pee me off a little bit. Because he's not doing his jobs. He's not doing the jobs. Gotta fix that. Anyway. But yes, so there you go. Effectively, that's everything except for this setup with a train. Because I have not set one up yet for the tools. Which I might actually do right now while we're here. Get this thing happening. Buy a vehicle. Something that can just go and drop off tools. I mean, these things will probably bloody do. I'll just whack a couple of these on the back of something and probably even some oil stuff as well. Yeah, I reckon we do that. So we'll find a steam engine. We got these happy little fellas doing that, so we might just whack one of these things on the back. Can we get these things in different colours? No. 97, 112. Oh, there you go. Get that black one on there. There you go. We'll whack you on there. We'll get some cargoes. He does 97k an hour, so we just need something that can do the do's. I mean, I don't need these big ones down here that do 120 because that's just overkill. I just need something that can do, you know. I'll just use these little tank cars because why not? Tank car, tank car. You drop tools? Yes, you do. What's the train that does the construction material drop off there at the moment? Oh wait, there wasn't anything there for construction materials, was there? Up in this? No, it's the fuel train. That's just tools and... yeah, that makes sense. So we'll whack a couple of these on there. And we'll go back, whack a couple of these on there. We're still good. So we'll whack a couple more of these on there. And then we'll whack one more of that. And then one more of that. And that's an 85 capacity train. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. And then we're going to create a new line for that. No! Don't do that. New line, please. There you go. We'll name it in a minute when we get there. Oh, bless me! First time I think I've sneezed on camera. That's interesting. Now, wait a second. Wait tick. Make it yellow. Tadley. Oh yeah, so you come in and take that one. Good. Alright. We've already got trains doing their bit on that side, so that's great. We'll go and watch this train leave here, and then I think we're done for the day. Oh, that's a little bit better. Look at that. 45 and 40. Look at that happy train. Well, that means that we can actually bring this thing down to size. And effectively what we could actually do is combine this thing so that it comes through here and drops stuff off, and then we don't need this one at all. No, we're not going to need him at all. We'll drop your load off first and then we'll get rid of you. Go on, drop it off. Make it happen. Yep, do it. There you go. Oh, ding ding. No, stop. Just get sold. Thank you. Get rid of you. Thank you. You, on the other hand, you're going to need to do more than what you're doing, because I need you to. You ultimately could also bring back some construction materials too, couldn't you? If I was so inclined. And I kind of am inclined to want to do that. And that way then I could get it dropped in here along with that, and that would be fine. Yeah. Alright, let's edit you. What are you? You're doing the 121s. So we're going to need to do some of these things. Put a couple of tank cars in there. A boom. A boom. Right, so we'll chuck that in there like that. I reckon this is going to have to be my first diesel train. I don't think any sort of engine is going to be happy with this. Yeah, this is going to have to be a biggie. Going to have to be a biggie one, I think. Alright, get rid of you. We're going to have to go with our first diesel. We need some pulling power here. We need some solid pulling power. You're not solid enough. I mean, that thing is always a good go-getter. That yeah, it's going to have to be this thing. Alright, whack that on there. Only does 105. But, I mean, we're going to be good for the most part. So now the only other thing I need to do is make sure that I've got cargo vehicles that can carry construction materials back. What carries the construction materials? Oh, bloody hell, these things. Yeah, righto. So chuck that in there. Yeah, chuck another one in there. This train's long. Just quietly. I mean, I could probably get rid of one there. I could probably get rid of that one there. And I'll whack another one of these ones in there. And I mean, that's going to be pretty much all she ever wrote. I'll stick them together because it just makes more sense to do. Might stick those three together. Actually, no, I'm going to put two of them together up the front. There you go. There you go. Giddy up. There you go. You're there. And then we got 2, 2, and 2. So that's 6. What is that? That's 6 of the foodstuffs, or for the tools, which is relatively okay. 4 of these, which is, what do they carry each? 15, so that's, what's that, 60? 60 fuel, that doesn't sound like the, yeah, actually, no, that actually makes a lot of sense. We'll stick with the 60. And then these happy go-getters here, they do that much each, so we might chuck another one on there. Chuck that in the middle. Yeah, so that way we've got 14 times 6, which is 28 times 3, which is 56, plus 28, which is, what, 94, give or take. So 94 of that, which is quite reasonable for tools to drop along the main line. We can then pick up some construction materials on the way back and drop that off, if it'll let us. And then we can take 60 bits of fuel. Alright, make it happen. Now we got us a big old train. Our first big old train. I want to see him. Where is he? There he is. Oh, look at him go. He's got all the... He's carrying everything. 103, he's already at full speed. Go ham, son. Go ham. He's got tools. First train with tools. Yeet. Alright, so now what we need is we need to go down to Keeley here. Because what I need from you, Sunshine, is more effort. And the reason I say more effort is because I'm going to actually make this so that you pick up more stuff. Because I need you to drop construction materials off here. I know I'm double dipping a bit, and I understand that, but I get the feeling that we're going to need the construction materials everywhere. So, what I might do is very, very quickly organise another route. And that's going to go basically from there into here, just because it needs to. Yeah, cool. That's going to do that. And I can do this. Buy vehicles. Construction materials. Yep, you're good. 1, 2, 3. Get on that, whatever line it was. Did I have a spare line? That one. There you go. Now you're on that. So you can do that. You got plenty of gear on you for now. This thing looks like it's doing triple time, which it is. He's already 3/4 of the way back, so that's easy. And they should start bringing in some tools, some construction materials for him to take on his way back, and that will be glorious. That's that train coming in through there. He's still got one piece of tool on him. Alright, so we might finish off today watching Keeley the same way we started. So yeah, there you go. So guys, that is that. So next episode we're going to double check and make sure this is all working, because this has been going on for an hour now. I spent most of my time editing David W. Town because he needed it. But I'm still not sure why my food's not running the way it should be. But anyway, we'll sort that out. But yeah, make sure you guys leave a like on this video, comment your suggestions for anything you'd like to see me do to finish off this series. I might do an episode or two of detailing some stuff, like depots and stations and things like that, and make it all look a bit more pretty before we take off from everything. But other than that, guys, like and follow me on Facebook, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and click the notification button so you can keep up to date with everything KMDolph, and I will see you for the next instalment of Transport Fever 2. Take care, everyone.